Alright, alright. Good things. Good things are coming. I've got some cool posters coming in as well. Oh, thank you, Noob Cake. I appreciate that. So now I've made my channel nice, and now I'm gonna finish making my room look like a caster's room should look. Working on the stream as we go. I also found a neat little app to tweak my bandwidth and all that stuff. But let's get into the game. Who cares about me? We care about the players. That's why we are here right now. Pand3m0nia versus ALG SupaJ. I'll just be calling him SupaJ from here on out. First decks, Pand3m0nia. This is playing a I would think it's a control paladin. I don't know much about paladins in this expansion so far, unfortunately. I apologize for that. But it will be very interesting to see what he does with this deck. And it seems like SupaJ is playing a Jade Druid. Cool to still see that among all the aggro and token druids. Get a green screen. Nah, brah. Who needs that? I've got all these nice things behind me. Well, there will be more. I'm getting some cool posters in tomorrow. I'm going to take that little belt thingy off of the door. But back into the game. So far, Pand3m0nia developing the beta board, playing that turtle down there was a Stonehill Defender, and getting a Tar Creeper. I really enjoy these. Has more attack on your opponent's turn cards. I think they're extremely strong. And many options to work with still in hand. That Nesting Rock gonna go down probably as soon as he can. Might even coin out for that. Coin out for it this turn. It's will stop that momentum very quickly. But he does have other choices. He doesn't have to do that. ALG SupaJ starting to roll out those Jade Golems to see if his he can get that ball rolling and that tempo rolling so that he can get as many Jade Golems out and possibly develop a very scary board. Of course, the Paladin does have many ways to deal with that. Already the Wild Pyromancer in hand for Pand3m0nia, and he'll just need an equality, and that will be that. So I was rushing to get here and get ready, so hopefully, as the night progresses in games, my casting will improve, but just bear with me until then. Pand3m0nia decided clearing one of those minions off the board with his 2 silver champion, not coining out that Nesting Rock as I said he could, but probably not the best play. I'm gonna keep that coin. Playing on curve. Like I said, I don't know much about what he's even playing here. He discovered that. Was it a discover? Yeah, that was the discovery. We would put that in your deck. SupaJ starting to get more of those Jade Golems onto his field right there. Choosing to do a full 3 damage Wrath and get that taunt off the field. There will be Pand3m0nia's equality as that ever popular Wild Pyromancer equality combo. Dropping that Nesting Rock without it getting taunt. Still a good body to have in the field. It's not necessary to have that have it taunt, but it will be nice. And of course, we have the green druid circle as we have every game when we spectate. It seems, I'm not sure why that happens. Poking that Jade Idol, hopefully gonna shuffle that into his deck, and he will choose to do just that. Is that another 3 damage? Wrath. Very worried it seems about board control at the moment. Strange choices to drop that Wrath and then yeah, I don't know. Interesting indeed. Not looking very good at this point. SupaJ only having 2 cards in hand. Not much of a board with that either. And Pand3m0nia's hand getting stronger and stronger every turn. So many choices to play. Is he going to coin out the Curator? I think that is what he will do. Smart choice to... Yeah, the green circles do happen because Blizzard is lazy. Always great. Very, very scary hand. Look at that. Beast, Dragon, Murloc. High value Curator. And a high value hand on Pand3m0nia's side. What will SupaJ do? He can drop. Oh yeah, why his cards are upside down. Well, I have seen they on the Play Hearthstone channel they changed that, but you probably need to spectate 2 people and then edit your overlay so that it displays that kind of like a partial screen. I don't think my laptop has the power to do that. They obviously have much more sick stuff for them. Pand3m0nia getting that Gadget's Auctioneer out of SupaJ's hand using the Dirty Rat. Not good for SupaJ at all. He's not looking good. He is not in a very good position. Not even close. Very, very strong board on the side of Pand3m0nia, and so many things that he can play out of his hand to deal with anything that SupaJ can currently come up with. That Savage... Oh, no, that's not Savage Roar. That's the Feral Rage. Will not be the card that SupaJ wants this turn at all. Will he decide to use it, though, to clear one of those minions off the board? He doesn't have to, as Shapeshift will be enough to get Curator off. And, okay. Being forced to use that Jade Idol to get a Golem on the field. At least it is something. Dropping that second Dirty Rat to fish out of SupaJ's hand. Unfortunately, he does not have any minions in his hand to fish for. Which is still not good for SupaJ. Very, very control heavy Paladin deck. I like it. I like it. He's at 5/5 Jade Golems now, but not. Will that save him? I don't think so. Keeping that Feral Rage in hand. Not dropping that armor. He's not scared of lethal just yet. What is that? Adapt what? Adapt your Silver Hand Recruits. We'll get 2 poisonous Silver Hand Recruits. That is disgusting. And just like that, the 5/5 Jade Golem on SupaJ's side is no more. He can have a 6/6, but that won't do much, as there is another 1/1 poisonous guy on the field. What's going through SupaJ's mind at this stage? I would not be in a happy place right now. He's not in a happy place. But he resolves to do what? Alright, he's gonna... What's that? The damage. To possibly get that... Alright, no, sorry. He's gonna go for the armor. And I don't see a way for SupaJ to get out of this predicament he's in. Sunkeeper Tarim is very, very nice. Ooh. I would definitely think about getting that if I was Pand3m0nia. And he will do just that. And he will play it, seeing as he has 4 minions in the field below 3 damage. That will bring them up to 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Look at me mathing around. No joke, yeah, man. Did he attack with all of them? Yes. Leaving SupaJ at 12 HP. Next turn will be lethal if he can't draw something miraculous right now. And what will it be? That is something that will not do that much. Unfortunately, that will be the end of this game with the consecration in hand for Pand3m0nia, but SupaJ knows it and he gives up. First game will go to Pand3m0nia with a very, very control-heavy paladin. I like that deck. Okay, both players deciding to play new decks. SupaJ with a priest. It's not a quest priest. It seems like a dragon priest. A weird dinosaur priest. And my game is fucking out. Let us restart. Apologies, we'll miss a few turns. Right, what did we... Okay, we're still in this game. At turn 6, we've missed quite a bit, but let's see if we can catch up quickly. At this point, SupaJ is looking quite rough on 18 HP. That Potion of Madness will give him some sway. Perhaps... Oh, nice. Whoa, that was quite... I don't... Why did he attack with both? Surely... Yes, why? I don't understand. That was a misplay, unfortunately. But, oh well. At turn 7, is that a turn 7? That's a 7-cost card. Wow. That is ridiculous. That is quite ridiculous. Okay. SupaJ sitting at 20 HP now as he did heal himself with Holy Nova. Everything he plays now will be attacked by that Swamp King Dread, which is not nice at all. 9 damage plus 5 plus a nice little 5 there. It's 14. It's not enough to kill his opponent as of yet. But with that Alley Cat and Nesting Rock, he'll make it much more difficult for his opponent to get any way of dealing with what he has on board. SupaJ is able to clear the board though. By dropping that Dragonfire Potion, but and can heal himself up a bit if he doesn't decide to play the Nether Sprite. He might want to do that, just develop some kind of board, as he is not dead yet. 3 very, very lovely cards, choosing to get the Draconoid Operative, as you can perpetually chain that, which is always lovely. Mid-range Hunter versus Dragon Priest. How nice. And we are back in the game, albeit close to the end. That will throw 2 more down on the field. And he will have to drop his lesser healing, his hero power to heal himself every turn to counter that constant damage from his opponent's hero power. That's 2 mana every turn that he will have to, but that is lethal. And that will be game. That is a second win for Pand3m0nia. Seems Pand3m0nia does favor his mid to late game decks more than the standard aggro gameplay. And it will be Taunt Warrior versus Taunt Warrior. Who can out-taunt his opponent? We will have to wait and see. Hopefully my overlays are broken. Well, things are broken again. It showed SupaJ playing cards in Pand3m0nia's turn. And again, okay, game's a bit slow. Apologies. And it seems like ALG has taken the lead in the Taunt War. Getting the first Taunt of the game onto the field. That stubborn Gastropod can deal with, can get anything off the field that Pand3m0nia does play. Instead deciding to drop that shield block, with which he drew the brawl. And that Dirty Rat will fish out a ordinary Dire Horn. No adaptation for that card, unfortunately. But he will sacrifice that to the Gastropod, most likely. But not the end of the world. He was able to deal with a very, very strong Taunt minion. Ideally, you want to get those battle cries. He did not want that Bloodroot Brave on the field, but either way, he would have been able to deal with it with a sheer amount of armor that he had. Oh, very, very nice to see Elise the Trailblazer. Golden as well, so that'll give you a golden Ungoro pack with a bunch of golden cards. Variation from the standard net decks. Pand3m0nia put some thought into his own build. Sleep with the finishes. comboing very well with the Ravaging Ghoul, which he does not have yet. It will play out his mana on curve, getting a Bloodhoof Brave on the field. Why are we seeing this now? Go away. There we go. Pand3m0nia is sitting at 2 out of 7, where ALG SupaJ is sitting on 4 out of 7, closer to finishing his quest. And with that, Tar Creeper will be at 5 out of 7. 2 taunts left and 2 taunts in hand. Another shield block going down and armoring up. He's saving that for the shield slam. And SupaJ not able to finish his quest as of yet, but will be 1 taunt away from finishing that quest and getting Sulfurous, that lovely weapon, and the Ragnaros hero power. There we go. The Whirlwind Sleep with the Finishes combo to clear anything on his opponent's board is quite nice, but he will decide to brawl instead. And the brawl will end up leaving a Bloodhoof Brave on the field of SupaJ. Not the worst, but probably the second, arguably the strongest card out of what he had to choose. Dropping the dragon on the field will also enrage. No, it won't enrage. Yes, it will. Will enrage his Bloodhoof Brave, getting at 5 damage and completing the quest. Not able to play that Sulfurous as of yet. And Pand3m0nia chooses death. The Taunt Warrior on side of Pand3m0nia, or the Priest it is. What Priest was this again? Dragon Priest, yes, of course. No dragon in hand as of yet, but a lot of ways to deal with minions. Having 2 Shadow Deaths and a Shadow Pain, not generally the greatest thing, as the Taunt Warrior doesn't have very, very big Taunt minions. Actually, can't think of any other than the ordinary Direhorn, which I'm not sure he plays, or the the Direhorn that you get out of the Hatchling dying. Not even Curator is above 5. So those 2 Shadow Deaths might just be dead cards in the hand of SupaJ. Not nice, not nice. And at least, well, he has the Primordial Drake as an activator. Sorry, I'm mumbling here. Primordial Drake as an activator. Getting that Nether Sprite Historian on the field, and getting just like he did in the previous turn, choosing to get the Draconoid Operative. I can't remember what, I didn't really see what other cards he had. A slow start for Pand3m0nia as well, just Euro powering up to, oh, what's wrong with my tongue? Blah, blah, blah. I ate spicy food and now my mouth doesn't work. SupaJ building a much stronger board. So far, this is going very, very good for him. Much better than his previous games. Will we see reverse sweep? Time will tell. The first taunt and minion of the game going down for Pand3m0nia will be the Direhorn Hatchling. And with both Shadowed Pains and both Shadowed Deaths in hand right now, he will Shadowed Pain use one of his Shadowed Pains to clear that minion off of the board, opening it up to get full damage out of his 3 minions on his side of the board. With will he decide to throw down his Shadow Visions? I haven't seen Dragon Priests this expansion yet. Quite interesting to see. And getting that Dragonfire Potion to deal with anything that his opponent decides to play. There we go, the Direhorn Matriarch, which will unfortunately die to the Shadowed Death. Not looking good for Pand3m0nia at all, as SupaJ has all the answers. Dropping the second Nether Sprite Historian. What will he choose? Another Draconoid Operative. He likes the Draconoid operatives. And not looking good for Pand3m0nia. Deciding to play his Curator. He has 2 Sleep of the Fishes, but no activator for that. So no Ravaging Ghoul or Whirlwind in hand. Although the Primordial Drake will activate that for him. But he is 2 turns away from clearing the board in that way if he decided to do that. If he drops it next turn, he can get that 1 Draconoid Operative down. Or he can decide to execute that instead. SupaJ, interestingly, well, not much choice he had there, and he does choose to get the Fiery Wind Axe in his hand. Will he play it now? No, he's going to rather heal his lesser heal his Dragonlord Operative, taking it out of kill range of the Sleep with the Finishers. Never mind, that will put him in kill range for it, and it will enable Pand3m0nia to get at least 3 minions off the board. And if it decides to execute the last, which he might do, no. Hero Power Shield Slam will do the trick, clearing the board on his opponent's side. Very, very good. Very, very good indeed. Exactly what he needed to slow SupaJ down quite a bit. But with quite a full hand, that that weapon, SupaJ will be able to take back control of the board. And still looking in a very, very good position. Pand3m0nia sitting on, what is that, 3? 3 and now 4 out of 7 in his quest. Dropping down that Primordial Drake. No way to deal with it at the moment with from SupaJ's side, as his Shadowed Death and Shadowed Pain won't help him with a 4-cost minion. The Bane of Priest's existence for 4 damage minions. Filling his hand quite a bit, dropping his second Northshire Cleric and healing his Midnight Drake, was it? Twilight Drake, yes, Twilight Drake. 4 out of 7. You can make that a 6 out of 7, but we'll decide to rather play his Primordial Drake and execute that Twilight Drake. It's a back and forth for board control so far in this game. Pand3m0nia just trying to get there, get to that 7 out of 7 quest completed before he starts putting pressure on the face of SupaJ, and SupaJ getting also the Elise. Both players playing Elise in this deck. It'll be quite interesting if it gets to the point where they're able to draw that in Guru pack. But we'll have to wait and see for that. Quite a full hand on the side of SupaJ, and rather deciding to heal himself up than play some of those cards. Lyra the Sun Shard. And what is that? How many cards is that? That's 9 cards. 9 cards. Still space for 1. And that's a nice card. And sorry, dropping out there completely, completing the quest for himself. Pand3m0nia has now got Sulfuras in his hand. As far as the adaptation goes, Divine Shield or Stealth till next turn. You will decide to Stealth that Ordinary Dire Horn to take it out of the way for a possible Shadowed Death. The ability, well, possibly having playing that Dirty Rat and Sleep with the Fishes. Well, that'll be quite silly actually. Well, not silly. I mean, if you can always Dirty Rat and execute by using his Stone. Oh, the Dragon Fire Potion, clearing the board after I assume he attacked with both of his cards before he did that. Yes, he did. Now the question is, do you button first to get that +2 armor, or how do you deal with it? Very, very nice pull out of the hat there for Pand3m0nia. Hoping that goes into that dragon. Kappa, my mic's not muted. You kakbradje. And unfortunately, it went face. It went face, which normally is the place, but not in this case. And having to use that execute to gain board control. Thinking about using that Shadow of Death, and he will, it seems like, do that. Maybe not the best minion to use that on, But it's something. There are more scary taunts in a warrior's arsenal than that. Lovely for Pand3m0nia, that rag ball goes into his opponent's Primordial Drake, exactly where he wanted it to go. And now we see Pand3m0nia's Elise going down. Of course, that Ungoro pack that you get in your deck has a higher chance of giving you legendaries and strong cards. It's not the average pack that we've seen so often and cringed at. And let's see what he gets out of it. All of those cards will be gold, I think, right? Only 3 cards. I think it's is that because his hand was full? Isn't you supposed to get 4? And what did he get? He got a Stubborn Gastropod, a Fire Plume Phoenix, and a Chittering Tunneler. I would say that is a shitty pack. It could be worse. It could, of course, be worse. But yes, that hand's full. That's why I only got 3 instead of 4. Not much that he can do at this point. How many? Does he have any heals? He has a Holy Nova, and he doesn't have lethal. Is he fishing for heal? What can he do? He can Mind Blast. That's 5 damage. Holy Nova would give him some HP back. Oh, there we go. Binding Heal. That's definitely what he wants. What does that do? Discover a spell, deal... Oh. Discover a spell, deal damage to your hero. Does he have enough mana to deal with that? To use it? I can't see his mana. Okay, yeah. Damage by 1, heal by 5. Ah, to a minion and your hero. That's fine. He will still get killed by the die insect. It just depends what. Yeah, it was because his hand's full. Thank you, Nubke, for confirming that for me. He can. What can he do? What can he do? He can attack that. Go all in. Attack that minion with his minion. With his. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, you can't get that. That'll be a 50-50 to win. Let's see. Does that go face? No, it goes for the minion. Still fine, though. Still in a good position. Clearing the board. What the hell is that? I can't even see that. Is that a guy? Some sort of dude? I don't know. Bricks, what the hell is that? I don't know. SupaJ trying to decide what to do. Is this game over for him? Or is it not? Okay, he's got a minion off the board. He can still play some minions. The game is not over yet. That Mind Blast is still a guaranteed 5 damage, plus that Holy Nova. Heal yourself up, bruh. Okay, that's a 50% chance. Nope. Yes, yeah. Okay, 50% chance. Once again for Pand3m0nia, and will it be a win? And yes, it will. That will go face and exact 8 damage needed to win there. Pand3m0nia will, like that, win this match 3-1.